Alright, first is our Bulbasaur line. Honestly, I do like how it's more green and plant-like, so I think just for these, it's gonna go in the Snalia region. By the way, the Mega version of Venusaur in the big version is pretty sick. Alright, up next we have the Charmander line. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. These two are just... They get the it'll do tier. In regards to like what Charizard has, they're pretty underwhelming. Honestly, I think these just go hard. These might all just go in the GOAT tier. I think the more dragon-like Charizard is amazing. Honestly, like whenever they do anything with Charizard, they cook. So I feel like GOAT tier is like where they belong. I especially love the bluer version of Charizard, Mega Charizard X, I think is the one. I think that's it. But these are all amazing, so they go in here. Up next is the Squirtle line. You know, this might sound biased, but I played a lot of Squirtle in Smash Bros. Brawl, and I like this shiny color, so he might just go and GOAT tier by himself. These, I don't know. Maybe if I knew what they were based on, it would like be better, but these will go in the it'll do tier. Because I don't think they're bad enough to really get an okay tier, but I don't really have an opinion on them. Okay, Caterpie line. I did not know we had a Mega Butterfree. Dude, I really love this shade on... I forgot his name. I'm a fake Pokemon fan. Metapod. His name is Metapod. I love Metapod's color here. These three right here, they also get the it'll do. I don't know. I don't know if I rock with these colors like that. I don't know if I do. Alright, Weedle's up next. Weedle. I don't really have an opinion on Weedle. I think Weedle's the first okay. It's not really a striking color. Now for Kakuna and Beedrill, these colors like actually do really well. Kakuna, he'll get an it'll do, but Beedrill and Mega Beedrill, they seem like robotic, especially with the Mega Beedrill. Like I just something that like it looks like an actual like fighter jet, something you'd see like in an anime or something. So I think he goes in the GOAT tier. Pidgeot, I really like the Golden Bird effect. This one, like Mega Pidgeotto goes in GOAT tier. These might go in Snalia. I really love the golden sheen on these. They're great. Alright, Rattata line. I like the darker Alolan version. This goes way down here. I think for Rattata, they'll also get like an it'll do spot. Let's see. This one right here, very underwhelming. This one, you'll get an okay. You'll get an okay. You'll also get an okay. I don't really like the Raticates. Now these ones, the Spearow line, these are just gross colors. These are nasty. These go in the oh no. They look like sickly, and they look like something like your 3-year-old would color in a coloring book. I just don't really like it that much. Ekans, if you didn't know, Ekans means snake backwards. If you guys knew that. Ekans, I think you'll also go in the okay tier. Okay tier is almost, and you're like being a tier where it's like I don't really have an opinion on you. But Arbok, the golden snake, it goes in Snalia. Like I love the golden snake color. Now Pikachu. Admittedly, I think that like these renders really do these colors justice because I don't remember ever liking the darker yellow Pikachu. These will go in the Snalia. I think these are Snalia. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Raichu? Yeah, you guys go right next to each other in the Snalia too. I'm gonna just dump this one right in the fucking trash. That one, like I don't like that. You look like I have like a really bad tan. Sandshrew. I think this one, the Alolan Sandshrew color, goes in the GOAT tier. It's such a neat color. Green Sandshrew, it'll do. Seems like it's fine. Now for Sandslash, I think I'm loving the red spikes. So this might go in the Snalia tier. The red spikes make it look so much more ferocious and awesome. Now for Alolan Sandslash, it seems like they just made his skin darker. And I feel like, to be fair, I should put him in GOAT tier, because I put Alolan Sandshrew in the GOAT tier. But it doesn't feel like a GOAT tier color. I'll be nice and put it in Snalia, but I don't. It'll do. Alright, Nidoran. Okay, so the shiny versions for Nidoran and the other one, they kind of switched the colors. I feel like that's kind of lazy. I think these will just go in the okay for now, because I do feel like this was going in trash. I do feel like the switching of color is kind of lazy. Admittedly though, this one looks sick. This might go in Snalia. I think the color, the darker blue helps a lot. Clefairy and Clefabelle. Their ears are green. Yeah! Vulpix? Alolan Vulpix. I think we'll put Vulpix in, and it'll do. Now, Alolan Vulpix, I really love this shade of color. It makes them seem like a lot more ghosty and mythical. So these might go in Snail, yeah. And I think personally for this one, I think it colors it really well. It's gonna go and go tier. Okay, Jigglypuff. Okay. I don't know. I don't really care for them. The Zubat. These two. I love the green. The green looks so nice. But honestly, after some thinking, I don't know. I think I'll put them in It'll Do. Like the color isn't too striking, but I think it's a good idea. It reminds me of those little rocks you would see in a cave, maybe. These three, the Oddish line. I mean, they're going in okay. I don't have an opinion on these either. Now, the Paris line. I think the deep red makes this Paras go out nicely. This will go in Snalia. The Paris Sect. I think this color makes it look more dead and zombie-like. I think that's a good addition. So these will go into GOAT tier. Because Paris Sect is based off of like a wasp that will dig inside your skull and then turn you into a zombie and the creepy stuff. Ooh, it's scary. Venomats. I love these colors so much. I think these two might go into Snalia or GOAT tier. They seem like a lot more whimsical and sprite-like, you know? They seem like more bug colors. Diglett. Not gonna lie to you, bro. They just have one different color. Alola and Diglett's been kind of gross, so they're gonna go in barf tier. They look like they hurt. They look like they're sick, and I don't like that. Dude, we got a Meowth. Meowth. Let's see. I think the pink blends well. It'll do. Let's put an It'll Do. This might go in GOAT tier because I think the colors splice together well. And then we have a Alolan Meowth. I don't know if these are all Alolan. Call me stupid in the comments if I'm dumb. Also, we're going by very slowly. It's been 20 minutes and we're not even done with the first set. Oh, we have a way to go. Oh no. Actually, we're not that far off. We're not that far off. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I think Shiny Persian goes into the okay tier because it's just a slightly different shade. It's not really different compared to the original. I think these go really well with like the night aesthetic that these cats could have. So these are gonna go in Snail, yeah. And you're gonna go in It'll Do right next to Shinshu. Psyduck. This is an amazing color for Psyduck. With no argument, this one's going in GOAT tier. Now Golduck, I guess I'll put it in okay. I don't like the pink with the blue, and it just seems like weirdly fleshy. I just don't like it. The Primate line, I don't care. They're kind of nasty. Alright, cool. Growlithe. The Hisuian Growlithe goes in GOAT tier. Because like that, I love that little color mixing that it has. It looks like it's like an actual like mythical Pokemon. Now Growlithe. I think we'll put you in It'll Do tier. No, you go in Snail, yeah. You'll go in Snail, yeah. I think the Golden Fur does Growlithe really well. So you'll go there. Poliwag and Poliwhirl. These are some amazing colors. I think the shade of blue on Poliwag and Poliwhirl make them look a lot more friendly. And I feel like these Pokemon have always been like the more kitty type, you know, like Trainer Joey having this kind of Pokemon. So I think the lighter blue makes it seem a lot more friendly. So this will go in it'll the Snail. Yeah, they'll go in Snail, yeah. Now green, you're gonna go in Snail, yeah, too. Abra and Kadabra, they're just kind of ashy, I guess. So they'll go in the okay tier. Let's see. Now, Shiny Alakazam. These two actually look amazing. I think these look cool as hell. GOAT tier. Alright, Machamp. What the hell is that thing? That's scary. I don't want to see that anymore. Okay. I like how these things look a lot more lizard-coated. I think it'll go in It'll Do. Something about the green, man. Something about the green does make me want to put them in It'll Do. Bellsprout line. Green. It's something about the green is just like... I feel like especially for like plant Pokemon, are just kind of lazy. I think these all go into It'll Do tier as well. I don't know, something about plant Pokemon. Now let's see, Tentacool. I think not the Ruby. I know I just said that green was going to put them in okay, but like I think the green makes them look a lot more alien-like. I think you're just gonna go in Snail, yeah. Now Geodude. The Alolan Geodudes look so cool, man. There's something about the dark orange which looks so awesome. So I think these are gonna go up here in GOAT tier. Okay, I zoomed out because I kind of underestimated how much Pokemon we had. How many Pokemon were here? Back to the Geodude stuff. I feel like it loses the spark when we get to Growlithe or whatever is. I mean, I don't know, the big guy. I'm bad at Pokemon names. Alright, get off my back. This one will go in okay. I think they should have just stuck with the dark orange. I think it would look amazing, but they didn't. They didn't. This one just looks like the original. So that's also going in okay tier. Now Geodude and Graveler, whichever one it is, I think they do their job pretty well. I think they'll also just go in the it'll do tier. Now Ponyta, the Ponyta line, I think the blue fire is amazing. That's kind of an obvious idea, but like it's still like a pretty good one. These My Little Pony ass Pokemon, I don't really care. I don't really care for like a Alolan Ponyta, Ponyursa, or whatever his name is. This one, a lot more majestic, I guess, but still not as striking as the blue fire, so it'll go in it'll do tier. Now Slowpoke, I know it just got on to like the Abralon for being ashy, but I think the really light shade of pink does really well for Slowpoke. The purple and brown, I don't know. I don't have an opinion on these. Those are going it'll do. I think I'm just gonna stop at Gen 1 tonight, because I severely underestimated how much Pokemon we had to go through. I thought it'd be like quick, maybe like an hour. We're going on 30 minutes, I'm not even halfway through Gen 1. Shiny Magnemite. I really like the sheen aesthetic on this one. I don't know what the aesthetic will be called, but like, I think the shade is amazing. I know I say this all the time, but the shade is amazing. Along with the black. Reminds me like one of those like luxury places we're too broke to go into. I think for these will go into Snail, yeah. Again with the green. I don't like the green. I don't like it. I'm just gonna go in it'll do tier. It never like looks good on a shiny Pokemon. I don't know what it is about green. Now we got Seal and Dugong. Now they're actually seal coated, kind of. That's with like the Magnemite line. I think this hill looks nice on them. They'll go in Snail, yeah. Now Grimer and Muck. By the way, what's Muck backwards? Ha 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 ha. I think the green color makes them look like a lot more monster-like. It's like some evil sludge you'd see in like a Dragon Quest game or something. So these will go in. I think it'll do as a fine thing. I'm putting them all in it'll do. I don't care about Muck that much. Dude, the clam color on this Shelter, amazing. Snail, yeah. This seems more Snail, yeah, coated. So for Cloyster, I think the deep sea blue makes it seem a lot more threatening. It'll do, I guess. We got the Ghastly line. I don't like purple Ghastly. It'll go in the okay tier. I also just do not like Contour with this color. I think it's also gonna go in the okay tier. Now these three actually go hard. Mega Gengar is going in Goat Zone because this really seems a lot more ghost-like. It's along with normal Gengar. I think the color, the lighter colors made it seem like they're a lot more Spectre coated. Onix. I'm pretty sure Onix evolved from somebody else. I could be an idiot. It's 1 AM. Have mercy on my soul. But this one's kind of lame. It's gonna go in okay. I don't know about Pink for Hypno and Drowsy. I don't know whoever was at Game Freak that day. I don't know what their thought process was of making them pink. I think Hypno's going in Bark and you're going in oh no tier. Oh gross, Mr. Mime. Ew. Now we have these Pokemon here. Still feel like it's kind of lazy. I think these are gonna go in okay tier, and these are just black. I think red's still the best color. Execute, I forgot. I hate this motherfucker in Smash Bros. I'm not gonna lie to you. The eggs, I'm gonna put them in like it'll do tier, but I do think it's smart for them to have fucking eggs. They're eggs, man. They're eggs. I think they have a nice desert color, so they're gonna go in Snail, yeah. Cubone. These actually go hard. They're like dragons. So I think these will go in the Snail, yeah, as well. These two right here. Icky. Again, it's something about the green, man. It's something about the green where it's like I just don't like them that much. Now, Licky Tongue, it'll do. The coughing line. I do like how like their color gives them a little more of a toxic feel. So I think these will also go in it'll do, but I do see what they were going with there. I do see the vision. I think this color does nice for Rhyhorn. It seems like a lot more dinosaur-like, you know, something you like see like at a zoo or something, or in a safari before he runs into your car and kills everybody. Now this one, he's ashy, so he's going in an ashy tier. Chansey, I don't. I think this is another barf. It does not look pleasant on the eyes. It's kind of nasty with that fucking Fangirl or whatever your fucking name is. No, you're also going into barf tier. It's just, oh, it's vines. Oh, it's smart. Oh, it's smart. So I'll give it it'll do because it's smart. These are gonna go in okay because I feel like they're just ashier versions of their main ones. Now the nice blue is pretty on this seahorse. I think it'll go in it'll do tier. I think it's a nice addition. This one, it'll do. For the fishes, the fishes, I think their coat of fish is color, but I mean the color. What the fuck? It's holy shit. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. What is this commentary, dog? These are gonna go into it'll do or Starpy or whatever its name is. That's a game. It's Legend of Starpy. I think for Starpy, I'm gonna keep going on that. I do like how they seem a lot more starfish colored. I guess they've always been starfish colored. I don't know. These will go and it'll do. Now, fucking Scythor, one of my favorite Pokemon. It's just a darker green version. Okay, cool. Stop doing that. I think I would much prefer that like they gave Pokemon unique colors instead of just making them a darker version. You know? Speaking of which, this one's going right to the trash, because what the fuck is that? Okay, up next is Shiny Jinx. I don't really care for that one either, especially with its track record. Electabuzz, all on your lonesome, none of your friends are here. That's kind of weird. I think, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's kind of gross to look at. But is it barf tier? It might just be oh no for me. Oh, it might just be oh no. Tauros, not even that. No, I don't like it. Now, I feel like off of nostalgia alone, they should go in top tier, and they're gonna go in GOAT tier. Not only do they look sick, that's like one of the, like, I think everybody who like grew up in the early 2000s remembers like or going to like the lake and seeing your red Rayquaza. That was always amazing. That was like the best part of that game. So they all go in GOAT tier because why not? Okay, now shiny, like a mega shiny Lapras looks amazing. Like I think it looks like super like foreboding. It's not like about like giant sea monsters that I like, so Lapras has always been like a favorite for me. Now Ditto, you'll go in and you'll do tier. Now these, I don't like this shade. It's not great. It's not great, guys, but it's not horrible. It's that weird spot where it's not great or it's not horrible, but it's still not fun to look at. I think we'll just put you in the okay tier. All of you, you're all pretty underwhelming. Now Porygon, I think you're just also gonna go in okay. Anomalocaros gonna go in okay tier because I can't have an opinion on you because my brain is yolk right now. I can't think. This one, I like how this one seems a lot more bug coated. I think just for that you'll go and it'll do. Aerodactyl, it'll do. It's going, it'll do. Now for Snorlax, I do like the deeper blue on Snorlax because I think it's a lot more accurate to like how the anime portrayed him, you know. And I've always imagined Snorlax having a deeper blue than you normally see him have. So you're gonna go in the GOAT tier. Now for the legendary Pokemon of this region, we have Articuno. I think the nice shade of blue makes him look a lot more frozen. Just for that, you'll go in Snail. Yeah, I think I disapprove of you along with your new version. I didn't play that game. I don't have DLC for that game, so I don't really know. I do like how this version of fucking Zapdos looks like a fucking Chocobo. So I think just for that alone, you're gonna go and GOAT tier. This one, I do not like you. You're gonna go in oh no, because you're just a gross shade of pink. Now this one looks awesome. You're gonna go in Snail, yeah. Now for the Dragonite line. Dragonite line, meh, it'll do. I think Dragonite going for like the generic dragon colors is pretty cool. You'll go in Snail, yeah. I don't see how they really fail with Dragonite unless they made him like green or something. Now, I've been eyeing these like at least for a while now. I do think they go along well with Mewtwo, because Mewtwo is like lab created. So Mewtwo, you'll probably go. You're gonna go in GOAT tier. Not only because you're to go, but because this is the only time like a green and like a Pokemon's color palette makes sense. So you'll go in here. Alright, for Mew, the final color for Mew, I like the mystical blue. I think it does really well with the Mew, especially as a characterization. So you're gonna go in GOAT tier as well. Okay, listen, it's late and I know I'm kind of mellow out, but I didn't want to get a video out by tomorrow. So I think I'm just gonna edit this all night. Listen, if this video gets 5 likes, just 5, I'll do the next generation. And in the next, and during the day, so I have a lot more energy. Like, subscribe, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs by, let's see, by this time next year, so that'll be cool. I have a Discord, a YouTube, and a Twitch. If you don't like this tier list, just let me know, and I'll tell you why you're wrong. Well, yeah, or tell me how I'm in the comments. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.